cosmos, angels, ancestors, wayshowers, guides, ascended masters, archangels, galactic federation, council of light, elementals, fae, Mary Magdalene, beings assigned to our team for our highest, holiest, heavenliest, most divine, godly good, celestial guardians, and all benevolent beings of light. What do we need to know about this? You're not divinely wired to be receptive to chaos and confusion anymore. Coding incompatible. You've been made anew. Let's get into it. What is up, Galactic Golden Nuggies? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? What's the vibe? Welcome in. Hold on. I'm adjusting my chair a little bit. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Happy holidays. And speaking of holidays, I will not be live tomorrow. So, just so you guys know, I will not be live tomorrow. But welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Let's dive into this energy and see what's going on. There was a lot directed towards you in order that I was corrected. There was a lot directed towards destiny. If you are feeling a little bit nauseous today, it's hi honey. It's hello abundance kitty. That makes so much sense. If you are feeling a little bit nauseous today, it is the portals that these energies have attempted to continuously open that is being combated by divine light. So you did go through a shift last night, and this shift puts you in a position to emanate more divine energy in order to combat these lower vibrational portals. So it's been kind of like a roller coaster ride energetically. You may be feeling a little bit nauseous. If you are, drink some peppermint tea, drink some chamomile tea, relax. Let your spirit body get adjusted to this new influx of divine light. This new, I don't even want to say timeline. Excuse me. Hello. It's your light body getting adjusted to the influx of unconditional 5D energy. Thank you. The influx of 5D energy that has come through in order to combat lower vibrational energetic interference. Thank you. And with Abundance Kitty up here, there has been more currents of chi adhere to your energy with protection at the bottom of the deck. So there was, this is what we're getting into. Hi, honey. I'm sorry, ADHD moment. There was this, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, but there was an influx of, I keep saying influx. There was a lot of lower vibrational energy directed towards your path and your alignment in order to steer certain energies away from you while also attempting to steal from you, either energetically or physically. Hello, hello, hello. You are so precious, but also so distracting. Hello, hello, hello. So look, they're all calling you beautiful because you know you're pretty. Let me see what we got going on here. We got the Hermit, which is practitioner energy. And it seems a little bit, I don't know, you may have risen with some fatigue today. You may also, yes, have a migraine. These are all ascension symptoms in your light body getting acclimated and adapting to this new timeline, to this new world. More of it that we have brought through, and a lot of energies are losing their shit right now because they were unable to affect you. They were unable to combat you. And the redirection of lower vibrational energy has individuals going through mass upheavals and backfires. Hold on, I love you, but I gotta get into this. I love you, we'll snuggle in a minute. Let me not get distracted. Spirit, what's going on with this made anew energy? You're not compatible with chaos and confusion. We got, ooh, I wanted to turn this back. It's the Prince of Hearts. Oh, thank you. Who sent that? Thank you, Earth Angel. Thank you for sowing into me and know that you are receiving it back infinitely in all the ways that God deems necessary for your experience, expansion, destiny, dharma, and ability enhancements. Because it seems like many of us are going through enhancements and they are very much necessary. You may also be feeling a little bit of anxiety because I just had anxiety come through. And as I started this, I was very calm, very relaxed. Somebody has severe anxiety. They're attempting to project onto you. 3 of Wands, 5 of Staves. They're in judgment immediately. I knew it. Somebody was attempting to interfere with your destiny. And it looks like a union. Judgment has been brought down on this group that was incessantly attacking you. And again, these are individuals that were repeatedly paying for something or doing something in order to combat the path, the alignment that you're on. Hierophant, I knew it, organization. Judgment immediately on this organization. You are a truth speaker. You are illuminating the corruption within this realm. And individuals, they either thought they were a part of some organization, they thought they were high ranking, or they are. And these individuals have been combating you because you're speaking your truth. And it's something about you being in alignment to receive mass recognition. Like a lot of individuals are listening to you or they're about to. And it's something about a connection here, stability, possibly even a property. Because Four of Wands, it's very celebratory, but it can also be, there's two birds on this card. Communication, you may be seeing a lot of birds. But it's union, it's celebratory, it's stability. It can also represent a property, a foundation. So somebody was trying to rock your foundation, rock your stability, and it could be your mental health. Somebody wanted you severely depressed, somebody wanted you in doubt, somebody wanted you to give up and stop talking, stop speaking. A lot of attacks on the throat chakra. There is one individual in particular that they have forfeited everything they had already acquired, coming up against you. I can't make this shit up. Whatever they did to end things for you, ended things for them. So it's like the beginning of this live started a little bit rockier, and it's because we're picking up on this energy. This is happening worldwide. This is a fall of false idols, a fall of false gods. And you are a massive part of this. The illumination of certain organizations. It's also the illumination of hidden cures, like secrecy. Secret societies, but secrecy and what they were hiding. How we have the ability to heal with herbs. What is already on Mama Gaia. Like all of this is coming to light. And a few generations ago, I just saw a post about this. A few generations ago, we knew how to farm, sow, like do things for ourselves until we were programmed to rely on the system. This is breaking down the system that so many souls were relying on while not knowing they were forfeiting destiny. And you're a massive part of this. This is why there's been so many attacks on your crown chakra. So many attempts on your life and to make you appear to be crazy because you know too fucking much. And you awakening to this and illuminating this is putting others in a position to see it for what it is. Knowing that we've been lied to and we've had a lot of secrets kept from us by those that should have been looking out for us. Those that should have been leading us. 10 of Wands here, you got a lot of elite individuals horrified. I feel like whatever was meant to be brought through these portals, not even I know. Whatever was meant to be brought through these portals has blown up in their face. Horribly. So again, if you're feeling some slight nausea, if you're feeling like having migraines, some body aches, it is because not only were you combating lower vibrational energies and plots within the ethers, but you were also pulling in more 5D energy, more light, more unconditional love, and your spirit body is getting acclimated to, I heard, the approach of God. The world approach of God. Your spirit body is getting acclimated to, it's like I heard the king has arrived. More of God being within this realm. Crystalline process. Vessel is holding more light. Mass upgrades. We got Ace of Wands, Queen of Hearts. Somebody's very passionate about you. The reason this is relevant is for those of you resonating with this message, you are meant to make certain connections individuals wanted to interfere with. Because these connections are in places where they are also being heard and respected. These are individuals like yourself that are truth speakers, but we're being bound. We're being, I heard, thrown under the bus. Somebody attempted to throw you under the bus because of the individuals you're awakening. This is not just the souls that were enslaved within this realm that were repeatedly reincarnating that weren't. I don't want to put anybody above anybody else. But these specific souls, God called you to awaken because of the type of darker elite energies around them. You are the only one that can handle this mission. So again, I'm not placing anybody above anybody. I'm not saying that anybody's awakening is more important than the world awakening, but these individuals are heavy hitters in this realm. And this is why they were bound in the way that they were. Because these are individuals that their awakening would cause mass shifts such as yours. And they're already being looked up to and acknowledged. This was like the Call of Duty of all missions. You were up against a lot of opposition. And these individuals are still being nosy to see if something that they had directed your way is working. Because of how these individuals are awakening. These individuals are watching you. This is not just your energy activating them. For those of you this message is for, you have inspired individuals that have solidified some type of empire. While yours has continually been attacked so that you would never oh my God, that makes so much sense. So that you would never rise to recognition. So you had handlers that were a karmic familial unit. You had handlers that were karmic lovers. All of these were distractions. All of these were to distort your destiny, distort your alignment. Because other individuals had already made it, but they were easier to bind with glitz and glamour in front of their face. You were not falling for this shit. Not for long. You kept breaking out of binding, which is why new individuals would come through and betray you. Why new individuals would come through and love bomb you. There were so many traps in your path, but you kept overriding this coding. You kept breaking through this binding, these chains. I heard this is why so many chosen ones are in solitude, why so many chosen ones are alone. Because each and every individual that is not a vibratory alignment is susceptible to being puppeteered by a lower vibrational energy. They're susceptible to being botted. If you've ever seen The Matrix, you know how when the doctor doesn't like the fact that Neo chose Trinity, or Trinity chose Neo, they activate the bots. And out of nowhere, these normal people just start freaking out on them. This is what would happen. The Magician. I can't make this shit up. With 4 of Swords. You got a practitioner here that's very sick. This is a backfire. This is a coding that they were susceptible to, and this is a heavy hitter. I did see the star. I shuffled it back in the deck. And speaking on Neo and Trinity, some of you have a very important union. Very important union that is coming into play. And y'all know how in The Matrix, there were so many things placed within their reality in order to distract them, to deter them from connecting because of what they're able to do together and what they're able to do when they're fully awake. A lot of distractions in your reality, a lot of distractions in light workers that are meant to connect to you. They said, I just heard the year of stripping of illusions, the year of all being acknowledged, all being seen. Massive transformation for this planet in 2025 due to the influx of light and divinity that you have brought through into this realm. Your counterpart is now seeing you, for those of you that's for. And again, we got a lot of hoobly jooblies in the chat being an absolute mess. So this lets me know that I'm on to something. Not even on to something, I'm on to money. And it's funny because a lot of these individuals coming in here do want to discredit me by spreading rumors and lies. And that's funny because it ties into this message. A lot of us were slandered, defamed, discredited. I heard you're winning a lawsuit, defamation of character. So a lot of individuals came, that smear campaign, a humiliation ritual. And believe me, they have attempted this time and time again. Trying to come, just pull shit out they fucking ass, and it's laughable at this point because we see through it. The reason I'm addressing these comments and the way that they are attempting to bring lies into the chat is because these individuals are attempting to throw me off game. They're attempting to put me in a state of anxiety. They're attempting to defame my character, the light and the energy I'm emanating. And the reason I'm bringing this up, I know I just said that, But these individuals will attempt to do anything in order to break down any pathway to destiny. This is about you acknowledging these energies but not giving them a reaction. Because when you see these energies or you hear about these energies attempting to slander your character, defame your name, and start some type of smear campaign, it's because you're close. You are close to a massive blessing. I heard dark mission failed. And I get 7 of Swords. I told you, sneaky and deceptive, lying, manipulative behavior, putting in work. This is already 8 of Pentacles. They were putting in work in order to crush the perception of others about you. This is another tactic. Another tactic that has backfired and blown up in their face. They're desperate. If you've got these individuals acting like this, because I know y'all are seeing them in the fucking chat, it is because they know you're receiving something or you already have. You're just moving in silence, or you should be. Yeah, somebody here is bent because of a decision that's been made on you. Somebody in a position that you have awakened, like I said, Neo and Trinity. The way that Trinity felt this pull to Neo, even though she was in this karmic familial unit. Somebody is feeling this unexplainable pull to you. And there was somebody in their reality that was working with the Magician to end 4 of Wands, this connection. You had a lot of individuals attempting to... Why are they... Listen, I just had... Bruh, I have no words for this. You had a lot of individuals, a lot of bots that had been activated in order to keep you from accomplishing your mission. Receiving everything, your divine inheritance, receiving everything that comes with your destiny. Like, this is a absolute insane amount of individuals working against one person. I heard because you do a lot in this realm. You do a lot in this realm and outside of this form. We got 6 of Hearts. Past life lover, justice, could be a Libra or somebody in the justice system. You have somebody that has... This is a God-ordained dynamic. And y'all know I normally don't read on love. But for those of you this section is for, this is a destined, ordained, fated connection. A romantic one. Now again, that portion is not for everybody. Some of you, this is past life dynamic, soul tribe members that you're meant to connect to. And there was everybody in a fucking mama working against you connecting with other individuals like you, other souls like you, because of what you were meant to do within this realm. What you were meant to accomplish as a unit. You're a heavy hitter all by yourself. This is soul tribe members, divine fated connections coming together to further ascend this realm. They said, correction, not ascend it, to nurture what has been brought here. To activate portals where only you are the key. There are missions that you're meant to do with individuals because only you coming together with these individuals have the coding to unlock some portal. They're showing me Egypt, above the pyramid, Sirius, Atlantis, certain places that you're going to be traveling. Yeah, master key energy. You are the master key. You being brought together with these individuals, it's like, again, they're showing me the Matrix, with the what is he? The key crafter, the key maker. It's like you coming together. It's a specific key code that can only activate certain energies here when they're together. That's deep. This is why you're no longer compatible with confusion and chaos. Because you're on an entirely different level than any individual directing you codes you've already alchemized, codes you've already decoded and recoded. This is a deep message. This is definitely not for everybody. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But basically, you have had multiple individuals in very powerful positions attempting to skew your vision, skew your view of destiny. And all those that you were meant to connect with. You were meant to see those, your destiny helpers, your soul tribe members, your divine fated partner, as an enemy. You were meant to be in a state of paranoia, anxiety, fear, wariness. You are not meant to take the leaps of faith that you have. These were orchestrations of MK Ultra. Little details they would put in your reality or on your social media, things that you were meant to see, and it was meant to implant. It was meant to come up later. And again, this is not everybody's message. This gets deep. But for those of you that have researched MK Ultra, they will repeatedly play something or direct certain phrases your way in order to activate something. This is what you have overridden because you didn't take the bait. This didn't adhere. This didn't cause you paranoia. This didn't cause you doubt. This didn't cause you, I heard, sleeplessness. Something was, I heard rhythm of life. Something was meant to, with your rhythm of life. Strength, strong. You muscled through this. The rhythm of the life that you bring to this planet. You breathe new life, new energy into this realm. You're breathing life into those that were, you're breathing life into those that were walking dead. King of Pentacles, and these are some heavy hitters. King of Pentacles, King of Hearts, Princess of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune. Death. Somebody spent a fortune going to a dark practitioner in order to end your intuition. So you wouldn't see, to end you. This is a final ending. But it ended the old version of you. Seems like this, this individual is going through massive backfires in the way that they repeatedly attempted to pay for an ending. If you've been seeing 10-10 or 10-10-10, this is definitely for you. This was this person didn't just want to end you, they wanted to watch you suffer. This is a sick individual or a sick group of individuals. They wanted to watch you grovel, they wanted to watch you starve, they wanted to watch you suffer. This energy prides themselves on, or this group prides themselves on being able to strip somebody of everything. Their reputation, their stability, their sanity. They're like putting them back in survival mode completely. This could be your karmic family. This entire organism, there were some practitioners, some individuals, some dark priestess and dark priests that kept their hands off this situation. But there was somebody that was incessantly seeking to find a way to end things for you in their way so they could watch it. And it's because this individual felt like you were taking something from them, or this group. Like you were taking their reputation, you were taking their recognition, you were taking something that they had manipulated themselves into. And they wanted to watch you burn, only to turn around and see everything around them, everything that they had poured into, everything that they had schemed and scammed and manipulated for, burn. And you're receiving everything this individual or this group forfeited. Some of you, this is an organization. For those of you that have sewn into me, thank you so much. I apologize for not seeing it. But thank you for sewing into me and know that you are receiving it back infinitely in all the ways that God deems necessary. For your expansion, experience, abilities, advancement, dharma, and destiny. Thank you. Seriously, thank you. And happy holidays. Happy holidays. Let me not forget to say that. Because like I said, I will not be live tomorrow. So for those of you that do celebrate, or for those of you just a happy day, happy life, especially with the way that you're about to be living. You deserve peace. You deserve success. And it's yours. What you have fought for, I heard the destiny you have fought for is yours. So somebody attempted to do some type of destiny swap, thieve your abilities, and blow up your life. So Merry Christmas. It looks like God has a gift for you. I heard many gifts for the many trials and tribulations you have overcome. The world is yours. It's up to you whether or not you take it. Oh, that's beautiful. Before I flip these, because I do have 5 of Cups walking away Individuals are disappointed you walked away unscathed. Five of Cups is mass disappointment. Somebody is disappointed that you're receiving everything. Somebody is disappointed that what they directed your way didn't work and it only pushed you harder. The devil knows the truth. Prince of Pentacles. I can't make this shit up. It only pushed you harder into destiny. The truth about the devil's been revealed. And the truth about this offer, this individual or this group knew this offer was coming. This is why you had to fight as hard as you did. Exactly, fuel to my fire. We didn't give up, we didn't succumb. We fought harder. But we fought with unconditional love and light. This offer is still coming through, but it's been added to. Again, I'm being drawn back to the truth and the devil, and I rebuke that energy in the name of Jesus. You knew the truth about these individuals, or you knew the truth about who was attacking you. Even though you couldn't see it, you saw it. God showed you something. You were led to do something, whether it's, I heard Psalms 91, 10 of Pentacles. We suited up with the armor of the Lord. Psalms 91, Psalms 23, Psalms 35. This is also about clearing out energy. Palio Santo, dragon's blood. I have a Palio Santo candle going right now. Clearing out old energy, closing darker portals. I also have a closing darker portals meditation going on right now. So we are closing them as we speak. This is confining these individuals that attempted to pull this energy to the forefront and use it to bulldoze your life. They're bound to it. They are confined to the chaos and confusion they attempted to project your way. While 10 of Pentacles out here, somebody spent a pretty penny on this in order to deter. I know I said this earlier, deter destiny, but what they just showed me is judgment immediately on this individual or this group. This individual has been continuously getting readings on you or seeking out some type of divination or some type of practitioner to find out why shit is not working. Individuals did binding spells. They are now bound to whatever they attempted to bind somebody else to. You and whoever they're trying to keep bound. Whatever light workers they're trying to keep bound. And for some of you, these are some heavy hitters. Like, there is a very unconditionally loving, compassionate, successful individual, for those of you this is for, that has their eyes on you, that has kept eyes on you, while this individual or this group has attempted to blind them, bind them and blind them. And this individual is going through, or this group is going through, massive backfires for impeding on the divine plan. You fought through some dark shit from some individuals, 10 of Pentacles, that were willing to pay for a pretty penny. Pay a pretty penny for this. And now they're paying the price. Queen of Wands could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. You could be this Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Heavy on the fucking Aries, bro. Emperor is Aries. Heavy on the Leo. So you could, the signs don't matter, but whoever this is, they put on a good front. Emperor energy in order to keep a certain position. Maintain, bind somebody or have a family with somebody. Somebody may have been attempting to trap somebody with a child, the sun here. Some of you are meant to have a son, or you have a son, or you radiate this sun energy. With 10 of Hearts here, this is a karmic family dynamic, but this is also somebody that was attempting to bind somebody to a certain dynamic. And we got, like I said, heavy on the Leo, heavy on the Aries. Fire sign. Somebody was doing fire rituals. Blood and fire. 3 of Pentacles, and they are working in a group with a practitioner. I can't make this shit up. Emperor. And the Hermit. Seems like this Emperor energy learned. Somebody here that was being blindsided and conflicted and confused and continuously bound has broken through this. And it's because of how your energy has further activated them. There is a practitioner here that is going through the brunt of the work that they had done because of how you redirected this intention but alchemized the energy. You have leveled up in divine ranking. We talked about this yesterday. But you have leveled up in divine ranking because you took shit on that was directed at you, your household, your divine connection, your children, and your fur babies. This is you biting the bullet of anybody this energy was being directed towards or anything and alchemizing all of it. And this was a lot of individuals working on you at once. Oh, I did. Make sure y'all are calling judgment. Call judgment on Michelle Lamy and the Pope. We called judgment yesterday over on TikTok. Speak it into existence. And like I said, calling judgment is not a negative thing. It should not be seen as a negative thing. Unless you're doing negative shit like this. Tower. When we call judgment, it is us going, God, divine team, archangels, look at this. Is my judgment valid? I want you to look over this. And this tower coming out right as we call judgment, it is valid. A lot of darker individuals were directing lower vibrational energy that has blown up in their face. This was supposed to tower moment you completely. Everything that you have built, every pathway to success. Woo! Woo! The tea is getting hot. 6 of Wands, you came out on top and the spirit took action. 7 of Wands, 6 and 7 of Wands coming out back to back. You call judgment on something, or you're being guided to call judgment on something, and spirit's taking action. This victory is inevitable. You just overcame a lot of dark shit, including the way that you have closed portals. Shit that was supposed to be activated, shit that was supposed to be open, and darker things brought into this realm. You have pushed it back like, ooh, they're showing me 11 from Stranger Things. You know how 11 closed the, oh shit. If you have seen Stranger Things, you know that darker being, Henry, number 1, who was trying to push, Vecna, and I rebuke that energy in the name of Jesus. That thing, that energy, that darkness, it was trying to come into this realm. Something very similar like that. And like 11, if, like I said, if you are feeling nauseous today, if you're feeling ascension symptoms, it's because you assisted in the closing of darker portals. Because that is a very similar energy to what these individuals were attempting to bring through to this realm. All while we were supposed to be distracted with these groups attacking us. So we were supposed to be focused on this, but we were focused on alchemizing it all. Exactly. Darkness and hate will never win. So if you're feeling fatigued, you put up a damn good fight. A damn good fight. 8 of Swords. 3 of Swords. Somebody was supposed to mentally entrap you, handle you. You were supposed to be distracted by what was being directed at you by these organizations and groups, so that you were not putting in energy to closing down darker portals. Closing down, I heard, binding darker entities that can no longer interfere with this realm. They were not meant to be brought forth. It is not a part of the divine plan. So get your rest, because this was a whole fight in the ethers. These were multiple groups, like 8 and 3 adds up to 11. This could have been 11 groups at once. Exactly, Demon Slayer energy. And I know to those unawakened, this must sound buck wild crazy, but for those of you that have consistently combated spiritual war and it's just amped up because of the entities that you have gotten the attention of, this message is for you. And you know it's for you because of the experience that you've had recently with the energy, lower vibrational energies that these beings were attempting to bring forth. Woo! Temperance, angels assisting. This is angel therapy. Bringing forth balance. Restoring balance. Leveling out. I heard, give us 24 hours. You'll feel just fine. So for those of you this message is for, like I said, this was one hell of a fight. There was a lot going on, a lot being directed. But 24 hours. Spirit saying, give us 24. They said, you're not only going through upgrades, but we are repairing with the hits that have been directed towards you. 7 of Hearts. So there were hits taken, yes. This was not walking out of the spiritual warfare unscathed. But we walked out victorious. Damn, this is a lot of energy. Hold up, I just need to like sit with this for a second. Because this was a lot. There were multiple individuals at once attempting to distract you, distort you, and mentally entrap you. Breaking down your armor. Breaking down your resilience. You felt like this 9 of Hearts. You felt like this, an Ace of Pentacles. You felt like this would never end. But it ends with you. You are a world eater, a world ender, and a world birther. It ends with you. You are God's very sacred sergeant. And we talked about this yesterday. You end certain lower vibrational programs with the divine elite hacker that you are. And Nine of Hearts, this is wish fulfillment with Ace of Pentacles. There's going to come a time where you are in rest period. And I feel like this time is coming up soon. You're in hermit, you're resting, you're nesting. It's like rest, oration. I heard deliverance. This is a lot to take in. Yes, soul tired, exactly. That's what I was picking up on. It's like, this is like a soldier being in a war and being like, there's so many of these motherfuckers. Man, when does it end? Like, it is like after you get done one battle, you see these demons coming up over the hill and you're like, oh, fuck. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Then you complete that mission and you're like, okay, who's next? What next? What do I have to combat next? And then you see this fucking giant-ass Goliath Titan coming over the hill and you're like, oh, hell. Okay. After this one, I want to break, God. After I beat this Goliath, please give me a motherfucking break. And this was the Goliath. This was all at once. I feel like the beginning of 2025, January, a lot of us are going to be in hermit nesting while we're having different things adhered to our spiritual armor. After we're going to be going through certain upgrades. I'm hearing a lot of us are going to be feng shuiing our environment. Some of us are going to have new houses. Like, these individuals really threw their 1-2 whammy with an attempt to bring in more darkness into this realm in order to descend this planet. Distract to descend. And they missed that opportunity. And they really wanted you to miss this opportunity at a new beginning, but this has backfired upon somebody that really tried their damnedest to affect you horribly in order to keep their claws in a specific offer, in a specific individual. Whoever this is, it's giving gold digger, it's giving money hungry, it's giving matrix mind based. Whoever this individual is, they were not seeing the bigger picture. They were just incessantly attacking you for your destiny and for some offer because of how desperate they were to keep a certain position. This is definitely a dark witch, a baby witch, a dark warlock, baby warlock. Whoever this is, they just fucked up the vibes. I'm sorry. I know this is a random section, but you have an offer coming to you because of how somebody has freed their mind from entrapment of this individual. They're now seeing this individual as who they truly are. And I feel like this individual saw it with their own eyes what this person was doing. Again, Nine of Swords. This is anxiety, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. About this new beginning you don't see coming, but this person fucking does. This individual is aggravated. They've sailed to seek something. Seek some type of spell work in order to negatively impact you. Oh my God. I don't have time for this person. I really don't. We have bigger fish to fry. Why is this person relevant? Chariot, because your ships are coming in and they're coming in fast. And whoever this is has been left out in the cold. So this is a part of destiny. Your destiny is here. You're in it. This is a part of destiny. This is coming through quick. We got 7 and 2 of Pentacles. 7 and 2 is 9. If you've been seeing 999, these are endings and new beginnings. Angels are redirecting what individuals attempted to distort. I heard, no, not redirecting. Clearing your vision for the direction that you were being guided to take. I heard charge. Charge! And then forward. They're showing me the storm has passed. The battleground is clear. All enemies have fallen. Your ancestor, Archangel Michael, the archangels, and our ancestors have cleared the field. It's like we're walking through, the best way to depict this without sounding too morbid is we're walking through the blood, bones, and bodies of those that were our adversaries. 10,000 shall fall at your right hand. Hold on, Psalms 91, correct? 10,000 shall fall at your right hand, but it shall not touch you. That's what I'm seeing, is walking through this battleground, but we were not touched. It's cleared. It's like they're clearing the fallen. We got a King of Swords out here, 2 of Cups, and an 8 of Staves. This person is communicating their connection. Somebody's praying for you. They're communicating to the ethers to save you for them. This is somebody that is holding on to you, not an ex. This is somebody who has awakened to the type of deception that they have been associated with, and they're clearing their own battlefield. So whoever this is, there's loose ends that this individual needs to tie up before they connect to you. This is not an ex. This is somebody that did not choose you because of the illusion they were under. They chose something that was seemingly more comfortable, but it was a lot more diabolical than they had thought. This is somebody that needed to wrap up certain reincarnated karmic cycles. This is somebody that kept getting sucked into the devil. I rebuke it in the name of Jesus, but they kept getting sucked into binding. Not just any binding, past life binding. This is somebody that reincarnated with this individual for them to face without you. This is just like we had to clear our karma and cut off certain karmic reincarnated loops, cycles that we were unable to complete in past lives. So did this person. I feel like this energy is slightly all over the place today. Tell me what's going on. They said, no, hold on. I'm getting a channel. The energy is not all over. You're picking up on the energy all over. Well, okay. So the energy is not all over. I'm picking up on the energy all over. It's multiple battlegrounds that have been cleared. Multiple that have fallen. And many eyes that are watching the fallen, terrified. You came out on top. So unassuming. You were the one. They didn't see spirit behind us. They didn't see God behind us. So we are standing there in the physical. This is what they're showing me on this battleground. All of this opposition have fallen. And there are other individuals looking at this battleground, looking at these individuals that are going through judgment and going, what the fuck? While we're standing there suited, golden armor, up to Jesus, just suited, glowing, with our swords or our spears, whatever it is, we're standing there victorious. And they're going, how the fuck did you take on hundreds of people? How are all of these individuals falling? And you're just sitting there like this. Queen of Hearts. Unconditionally loving, just whistling while you work. You've got individuals gobsmacked at the fact that without even lifting a finger, without stooping to the levels these individuals had to stoop to in order to combat you, you still came out on top. This is why the energy is everywhere, because these were groups everywhere. Some of you had individuals working against you in Louisiana, Florida, Japan, Africa. Hey, some of you had some Haitian practitioners too, because I heard Haiti. I also heard San Fran, Paris. Some of you don't even know the amount of individuals that were up against you because you don't know these individuals. They were paid to come up against you. But this only, I heard, completed the page missing to this book. Completed the page missing to this book. Explain it. In order to open up a new book, this was the last thing you needed. The next story of your life is going to change the world. The next story, it's like this. Interesting. This was the last puzzle piece for this puzzle, 2024, to be complete. I'm sorry. That just gobsmacked me real quick. Because it makes sense. It's like all was necessary for a complete turnaround in your timeline. All of this energy has been alchemized in order to completely manifest a new reality, to co-create with the creator a new reality, not just for you, but this realm, with as much that was directed strength towards you. So we're reading on all of these energies today because you need to understand the abilities that you're going to be using in the next chapter of your story and what they're for. With everything that you were up against, everything you alchemized, everything you decoded in order to share with this realm. It's a revolution, divine revolution. This recoding shared with this realm is further enlightening those who are no longer pouring their energy into those that were siphoning it. Into this realm, into its programs, into its corruption. Another reason why these portals didn't work is because there weren't enough energies pouring into it. Too many of us are awake. We're like, the Pope is opening up portals. And what do you mean prison portal door? Pope, what you talking about? As soon as he said we opening up prison doors, I said, what? What? And then I saw TikToks about it. Like, there were so many individuals that were like, why would you do that? Way too many of us are awake to let that shit slide. And so many of us were like, nope, we're combating that with love and light. We're not doing that. We have completely transformed this realm and shifted this world into an entirely new timeline to where there's been another split. And y'all know these splits happen continuously in order to assist the ascension of those who are slow wakers. Because you don't want to shift somebody into a timeline too quickly because it will put them in a state of soul shock. They're not ready for it. So there are timeline splits for the waves. And there are waves moving up through these splits. And there has been another one. When I can feel somebody so aggravated. Who's angry? I can feel some irritation. Who's aggy? Who's mad about this? Ace of Hearts could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Somebody's upset at God's love and protection for you. And how the world loves you. This Magician here. Could also be a Gemini. The Magician is Gemini energy. Temperance, Angel, King of Pentacles. And the Devil right behind that. Aries. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Many individuals are upset at the fact that you are continuously bringing in Ace of Hearts energy. Unconditional love. Because they wanted chaos. So many elite individuals were betting on lower vibrational energy coming through for chaos, fear, paranoia. They've been pushing things into the masses like the drones in order to get the masses all riled up and fearful. And we looked at those drones and we said, okay, that's great. Are the drones going to be paying rent? Because why the fuck am I looking at this? Like, so many of us, in the way that these were supposed to cause fear, in the way that it was supposed to cause paranoia and irritability and anger, we just looked at it and we said, here go the fucking government again. Here they go again with some bullshit. Anyways, child, like, we did not give them the reaction they wanted. So they have continuously failed at failing at psychological operations, psychological warfare. Not only psychological warfare, spiritual warfare. They're toe in toe. This is what they anticipated they anticipated the masses reacting in a lower vibration in order to adhere new lower vibrational programs. This is why so many distractions are thrown out and they're so buck wild. This is why so many individuals are acting out of pocket attempting to get attention. Because when our attention is focused on something, our energy is being poured into it. This is what they're attempting to obtain. Do not fall for the tactics. Instead, infuse this realm with more unconditional love and light. Look at it as the coding it is. Exactly, fear failed. Fear is false evidence appearing real. Why do you think they're taking TikTok? Too much motherfucking information on that bitch. We be sharing shit real quick. And instead of going to the news for information, we find it out on TikTok. There are so many things we wouldn't have found out about if it wasn't for TikTok. That's why they're taking it. It's not for our safety. It's so they can push a certain agenda. because we be sharing too much and we break shit down very quickly and then share what we have broken down over there. You best believe the spread of information will not stop with TikTok. Exactly, because we were exposing too much shit. This is what we're doing, and this is why there's been so many attempts on subduing light workers, especially those that are awakening, those that have been under binding this entire lifetime and previous lifetimes, but specifically in this lifetime, to where they were falling and succumbing to darker means because of the glamorization. There are certain light workers that had achieved an empire and then had a bunch of shit thrown in their face in order to continually keep them distracted, low vibrational, and easy to manipulate and bind. Many of, like, for example, you see many of these rappers having women thrown at them, or if they're female rappers, having men thrown at them, having things offered to them, having people worship them and coddle, or I won't say coddle them, but like do things for them in order to put them in a lower vibration, to where, like, if you're a rapper and a well-known rapper at that, there will be succubuses directed towards you to intimately entice you, to not only distract you, but with the way that they, all right, I gotta go into this. There are certain rappers, or like female rappers, male rappers, that will sleep with a bunch of people, not knowing that these energies had been directed towards them, whether they are like, let me not harp on anybody's profession, but there are individuals that will be specifically directed towards them in order to be intimate with them, to spread out, exactly, Jezebel spirit, to spread out their energy and make it easier to bind fragments of their soul. So a lot of these rappers, a lot of these artists have had a lot of women, have had a lot of men, and each and every one of these individuals were used to bind fragments of their soul so that they would never awaken. They would continuously be distracted. Money was continuously thrown in their face, and they allowed the money to bring out the gluttonous side of them. And instead of acknowledging it and clearing that energy, working against that energy, that shadow, they were subdued by it. So many programs were thrown in these elite light workers' faces in order to keep them strapped to the matrix, bound to the matrix. And with us light workers, they're looking at this and they're going, what the fuck am I doing with my life? How am I leading individuals? Like, I don't want to live like this. This is not fulfilling. A lot of these individuals feel empty. And it's because so many pieces of them, without them calling it back, have been bound by outside entities. Some of these individuals even have family members that they hold the entity of vanity, gluttony, and they continuously guilt trip these individuals and place the weight of the world on these individuals to take care of them. So another entity that they had yet to face, and we are waking them up to this. So I know this is a lot to go into, but there were a lot of bindings on individuals in a position of recognition. And these individuals didn't even know it was happening. This is why they felt empty and were continuously seeking some type of adrenaline rush in order to feel something again. This is why so many of them work so fucking hard to drop music or to work on movies, like things like that. This is why they go so hard in their passion, only to still continually feel empty. It's because of the pieces of them that have been bound, that we are assisting them in calling back. They have reignited passion because they've answered the call. And God, they weren't picking up for God until they crossed your energy. Now they're answering the call. So again, this message is not going to be for everybody, but like 144 energy, galactic golden chosen child, you have been the catalyst to the awakening of the world. Light workers that had been bound, stuck within reincarnated enslavement programs. And this is why you're such a problem and why so many groups were attempting to work against you. High Priestess. Because you know too fucking much and you do too fucking much. You are a catalyst to this realm. But there is a period of rest. And with the High Priestess being card 2, January and February, This also may be the first week or the second week of January. Some of you are going to go into a period of, I heard, peaceful, heavenly solitude. Nested. 7 of Pentacles with the harvest that comes through for you. Excuse me. Woo! I'm gonna get a few more before I just end it. Because I am fit, like, this is a lot of energy. I want to say, I'm gonna include myself in this. We took on a lot of shit. A lot of shit. For the past, like, some have been 7, some have been 4 years, some have been 10 years. It depends on how much was left undone in previous incarnations and how much you took on this lifetime to clear out these old programmings of the simulation while also clearing out karma from previous lifetimes. This was, for those of you this is for, you have had a fucked up life. And this is why, this is a lot of, I don't mean to laugh because I resonate with that. This has been a lot to take on that only you could take on. And there were many times to where we almost didn't make it. I mean, many of us have died and then come back because we chose to. We were not done this lifetime and we were not about to start all fucking over again. I know I wasn't. I was not about to come here for another reincarnation of the shit that, no. I wanted to clear it this lifetime. I was not about to bring my ass back. We got an Aries on the board here. Again with this damn union. 10 of Hearts. And it's over. This, either you are an Aries, you are a fire sign, you don't have to be, or there's an individual with fire heavily aspected in their chart, or somebody that is furious, fuming, raging fire because of what is ending in their reality that you are now receiving. Any foundation that individuals were attempting to build off your energy have fractured and fallen. So you may not even want a union, but there were individuals attempting to keep you from certain connections you're receiving anyway. I'm sorry to say it for those of you that are like, but for those of you this is for, it's a part of your divine inheritance to receive these connections. Not only soul tribe members, but romantic, trustworthy connections. I heard it does not have to be romantic. It's individuals you can rely on. Thank you, Deuce. Thank you for sewing into me, each and every one of you. I really do appreciate it. And know that you are receiving it back in this moment in all the ways that God deems necessary, because I never want to impede on your destiny. I just want to add to it like you've added to mine. Thank you. And there's so much about to be added to your experience because of how you fought for your destiny. I know this reading was like, there was a lot in this. I feel like I haven't even like covered everything, and I feel like there's so much energy because there's a group over here, there's a group over there, there's a group over here, there's an elite organization and a secret society over here, where I'm like, what are all these fucking groups of people doing? Who the fuck? This was so much to touch on. And you also have elite beings in the background, not in a physical form, elite dark beings. Beings that hide behind the scenes and move throughout certain industries that were moving throughout this realm, influencing, I want to say, the world. There was a heavy dark influence over this world. A lot of, I heard, override dark ancient entities with the influx of light. So there was a lot of ancient dark corruption on this planet that we have cleared. And some of you, weird enough, you have a connection with the it's like the original darkness. You are an original spirit. You are an original being. Like you were, when God created everything, God like created you first. You are one of the originals. And you and this ancient darkness have some type of connection. It's like you can feel it. And it's like you were able to find its weaknesses without it being able to use yours against you. But you had to awaken to this position. You had to awaken to your power to be able to combat this. That's a whole nother reading. I'm gonna have to get into that because that's interesting. This has been a continual war for lifetimes with a being that you could always feel was here. You always knew about this being at a subconscious level because you've been around since this being has been around, this entity. And y'all know how the devil was cast down to earth and made the earth like the slave planet. It's like that type of energy where it's like you came into this realm as the archangel you are, as this divine warrior, to combat the imbalance this thing caused, not only on this planet, but in the cosmos. There were so many things bleeding into this realm because of this being's determination to be fruitful, to be elite, to have something. It's like to move like God. That's the best way to explain this being. It wanted a world of its own. And it was attempting to infect and influence this one, enslaving light worker souls on it to continually feed it. And like I said, that's a whole nother reading, but like you have come up against this being and it was moving through people it could use as puppets, like jockeying them. Very dark, very ancient entity that was moving through any soul that it could in order to influence you. Whether it was karmic familial members, secret societies, exes, anybody that was susceptible to this influence was used without knowing that they were being used. Oh my God. That's a whole nother channel. We're gonna have to dive into that, because this is another reason why you had as much opposition as you did. There are many individuals, we've talked about this before, that are worshiping this being. Thank you, Kai. Thank you, Kai. I appreciate you so very much. Thank you for sewing into me. And know that you are receiving it back in every way that God deems necessary. Thank you. And happy holidays, by the way. Like, there are beings that worship this being, that pray to this being, that do anything to appease this being. And I know we've seen these secret societies and certain rappers praise this being to try and lead the sheep to the slaughter and try to manipulate soul energy in order to fulfill the desires of this darkness. And we came here to combat that. Another reason why we are a problem. But again, we will get into it in another live. You know, we might get into it on Thursday. We will see. Because this is intense. There's so much going on here. So many ways that light workers were being bound that you were the breaker of. You shattered through very dark, very old, centuries, lifetimes of binding on this planet. That is a, yeah, we're going to have to get into it in another reading. All you need to know is rest. Allow yourself to go through a period of energetic restoration after the fight that you just put up. Because this was a hell of a fight, and this was a lot of individuals being puppeteered, and a lot of individuals combating you in order to stop the light and the unconditional love and the new divine programs you're bringing forth. 10, last card, the Wheel of Fortune, 10, completion. You've wrapped up a very old, dark cycle for this planet. And it's on to the new. And I'll leave it at that. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys so very much. Like I said, I will not be live tomorrow, but I will see you again on Thursday. I will do a short live over on TikTok in like 30 minutes. Yeah, like 30, 35 minutes. So if I will be seeing you over on TikTok, I will see you over there. If I will not be seeing you on TikTok, I will see you again Thursday. Happy holidays, you guys. And congratulations. You've completed out a cycle for humanity, a cycle for this realm. I just heard you have completed out cycles for the ethers and stopped a, ooh, they said, and stopped a lot of darker, hold up. This is a whole nother channel. I want to read on this. You stopped a whole nother cycle of elite entitled enslavement programs from being instilled in this realm that would cause massive upheavals and towers for humanity. And instead, this energy has been redirected to those that attempted to initiate it. Expect to see those in power, more of them fall. And I'll leave it at that. I want to read on that too. Damn, I need to write these down. Anyways, I love you guys. Remain peaceful, unconditionally loving, stand united, and remain understanding. And stay peaceful. Unless, of course, disrespected, then check with the Most High. And check your motherfucking self before you ever check a motherfucker with grace. And like Shaw would say, extentation, ay. If anybody tells you to lay down, run them the fuck over. But not with your car, vroom, with your energy. Because we have nothing to prove. Our energy obviously does it for us. And again, give yourself a break today. Let yourself relax. Like I said, there was a fight up in the ethers and we won. Then it was one hell of a fight. Or should I say heaven of a fight. So congratulate yourself. Feel proud of yourself. And give yourself a break. This has not been easy. And call your power back. Yes. Call your power back. Anyways, you guys, I love you. I appreciate you. I honor you. And I will see you again Thursday. If I don't see you over on TikTok. So until then, drink your water, get grounded, and remember who the fuck you are. I love you guys. Bye.